head of AI development office in MAS. And we also have, as I already introduced him, Professor Yente Klee, senior lecturer in finance at NUS Business School. All right. So if we move on to the next slide, the course is structured such that we have overview of AI and overview of AI in financial services. Then we're going to move quickly to generative AI. We're going to talk about limitations and extensions of ChatGPT, and most importantly, how you can prepare your enterprise and your workforce for a future with AI. And last but not least, we're going to talk about responsible AI, right? How we can use this in an ethical and responsible way. So I already talked about industry networking event, which is on next slide. And industry networking event, we are very, very proud that we have managed to assemble a group of panelists that are going to be moderated by Kewei, group of panelists that are leading global visionaries. So we have Alon Halevi, who's the director of Reality Labs research at Meta, or basically Facebook. We have David Shom. David Shom is a founder of Digital Community, but to many people, he's well known as godfather of digital currency, if you will. So basically, he invented digital currency even before Bitcoin. And we have Dr. Fatma Bauthman, who is the board president of AI Society. On the next slide, we are going to talk about how to register. So step one, you're gonna go to your, as I already said, this is exclusively for our SFF participants. So if you are participating in SFF, you can add on this course and you can join our industry networking event with a keynote speech and panel. So if you already have SFF ticket, right? If you have already bought the ticket, which is on previous slide, you are going to edit your SFF registration details, and you can do this right now by scanning the QR code. So you can scan the QR code, which is on your screen, and over there will be additional programs. An optional top-up is AI in Finance certificate. So this is, you can tick this box and finish the registration. Step 3, you're done. We send you an email with credential, and then you can go to course platform and you're gonna get certificate issuance details. Now, if you don't have your SFF ticket, now you first have to get your SFF pass. So you visit first SFF website, and you can do that. You choose a ticket type and click register now. Step 1 done. Step 2, same like before. You go, tick AI in Finance certificate under additional programs. You finish your registration. You are all done. One more time, this run is strictly and exclusively for Singapore FinTech Festival ticket holders. In the future, we can discuss different ways to access it. But for this run that is going on right now, with its highlight on November 16 industry networking event, you can only do this for through SFF, meaning you can only do this if you are SFF participant. So this was a very, very brief introduction. I would really like to spend more time on potential questions and answers. We tried our best ability. You can scan this, get more on our website, which you can learn about ChatGPT and AI in finance. What do you get? What are the topics? Who are the professors? What is the kind of certificate that you get out of it? And all other necessary information. You can also approach us. You can email us, ask for any additional details. So with this, I would like to open the floor and invite you for any Q&A. I don't know whether our executive director have anything to add, or whether Jente has anything to add at this point.
No, I'm fine. Yeah, so let's open the floor to Q&A. Yeah, so we can have time to interact. Yeah.
So everybody, please, it's your turn. Fire away. Okay, here's a question from Emmanuel, please. Emmanuel?
Hello, thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'm calling from Ghana, West Africa. I'm very excited about this program, and I look forward so much to participating. I registered already.
Thank you.
Through the link, but I haven't received the credentials to access the online platform. Earlier this year, I was in Canada for the Payment Summit, and one of the topics that came up had to do with AI in mobile banking, and it was very clear there wasn't a proper governance structure. So I'm hoping to use this program to learn more about governance, because I'm with the Central Bank FinTech and Innovations Office, and we need to have proper oversight and understanding on how to apply governance at the Central Bank in the AI in finance, basically. So I look forward to this, but please, I haven't received my credentials yet to log onto the online platform. Is there any reason?
Thank you, Emmanuel. I'm going to let the team check on that, and they'll get back to you promptly. So expect to receive that within by the end of today. As far as governance and central bank, we are very excited about that part, because this program is done in collaboration with Singapore FinTech Festival, in collaboration with Elevandi. But something that I have not talked about today is that our institute, Asian Institute of Digital Finance, is jointly founded by National Research Foundation, by Monetary Authority Singapore, and NUS. So Monetary Authority of Singapore is basically Central Bank of Singapore and the regulator. So one of our speakers is Shu-Chun Lee, who is there heading the AI office, who's going to talk about responsible AI, who's going to talk about governance, and a couple of other speakers will talk about that as well. So thank you again. I don't know whether Kewe or Jente have anything to add to this. Okay. All right. So thank you, Emmanuel. We are looking forward. And this is one thing that we really were hoping to get people from all over the world, right? That's why the big part of this program is online, and then one part is in person. So we hope to lay out fundamentals of academia and real world use cases, right, at your own pace. And then once you come here for Singapore FinTech Festival, we can meet in person, we can network, listen to the panelists, and so on and so forth. We are very, very excited about this. Any other questions? All right, there's something going on in chat. Okay, Karjun asked, okay, can we get a recording of this presentation? I think we're going to do this. Thank you, Emmanuel. We're going to get back to you. I would like to check when is the registration deadline. Thank you so much, Karjun, for asking this question. is I'm going to let the team answer exactly when the deadline is, but I'll just give you overall idea how we envisioned and imagined this program. So the overall idea is that there is a significant part which is online. That means you can do the at your own pace with the pre-recorded sessions and quizzes and assessment to understand what's going on. And then there is a part that is on November 16, which is industry networking night. So if you want, you can do this course, online course before the industry networking event. That is our recommendation. But in order to make it flexible, we also open the possibility if people want to do it in a different way, maybe they want to start with networking night and then do the online session. So we are going to extend this in January to be able to do that in December and January. What I'm saying here is the key event here is November 16th, right? So if you miss that, you're not going to be able to register. But I'm going to ask someone from our team, do we have a actual?
I can, yeah,
yes.
I can take this one.
Please.
Okay, so because this event is part of Singapore FinTech Festival, I would encourage the participants to register prior to the start of FinTech Festival. And because otherwise the gateway would be shut. And that would be 15th of November. And then separately, because the registration is centrally managed by SFF organizer, there might be a bit delay between the time that they take the data and send it back to us. So for to earlier question by Emmanuel, we will definitely follow up with the SFF organizer and have you add it to the list as soon as possible.
Thank you, Helena. Thank you. This is very, very informative. Any other questions? You can type it in chat. You can ask about the program, about the management of the program, about speakers, about content, anything at all. Please feel free.
Hello, Manuel again.
Yes, please.
Sorry about my background. I'm driving. There is, it's in the topic that you receive a certificate of participation after the program. And I wanted to ask, why is the certificate of participation? Why not just
Emmanuel, I cannot hear you. I apologize. I just don't, you're breaking and I do not understand what you're saying.
Hello, is it any better now, please?
That's a little bit better, yes.
Okay. I'm saying that you would be given a certificate of participation. That's what I read online.
Yes.
But I'm asking why a certificate of participation, not just a full certification to show that you are in subject matter or something?
If I understand your question correctly, you are asking what kind of certificate you will get, and that's the question. Well, the answer to that is NUS has very strict rules what kind of certificates we can and cannot give, right? So we have in accordance with NUS overall policy, we have this is the certificate that we can issue. I don't know whether anybody from the team can add anything to this. So yeah, I think that's the answer that we have. This is in accordance with NUS policy. NUS has a different kind of certificates for different levels, and we gotta go through very strict procedure and the process of what kind of programs qualify for what kind of certificates. So that is exactly what happened here. Thank you for your question, Emmanuel. Really, really appreciate that. Okay, I can see even some of my students from NUS Business School joining this info session. Really, really appreciate that. Any other questions? Any questions we have? Okay, that's okay. Please, if you joined a bit late, that's fine. We don't mind repeating what we said earlier. What is it? What's the question? Yes, there is a material which describes the structure of the course. In overall, here it is, we talk about overview of AI in financial services with a special emphasis on generative AI. We talk about limitations and extensions of ChatGPT, but most importantly, we are preparing you, your enterprise, and your workforce for a future with AI. We also talk about governance of AI and about responsible AI from the perspective of central bank, right? More details you can find on our website, AIDF, and I think on one of the slides, maybe the last slide. Can we move to the last slide? We're gonna have a QR code. I think you can scan this QR code, go to AIDF website, and how many online sessions are there? It's all going to be over there, but in general, we have 5 professors, which we shared earlier. Kewe, who is executive director, and Yentek, who is a senior lecturer in NUS Business School, among them. We have Professor David Lee, Professor Andreas Deppeler, and Shuchun Lee, right? And overall, there's a lot of different sessions because we are presenting this in bite-sized videos. They're roughly about 8 to 12 minutes long, but all in all, I believe the material is well over 10 hours, somewhere between 10 and 12 hours of online recorded sessions. And plus, in addition to that, we have industry networking event, which is 3 hours. We're going to have a keynote speaker name yet to be announced, and we have a panel. It's going to be basically about future of AI. Where is AI going? And who do we bring you to do that? Global visionaries, right? We bring you global visionaries, a person from AI person from Meta, Facebook. We are bringing the basically person who is the inventor of digital currency, David Shom, and Dr. Fatma Bauthman, who is the board president of AI Society, one of the leading voices in AI, right? So that event is going to be really, really packed, not only from the perspective of amazing keynote speaker, amazing panelists, but also as a networking event where you can network with other participants that are going to be, right now it's about 50 participants that we have. We are expecting more participants, and you will be able to network with other speakers from Singapore FinTech Festival, right? So a lot of people are expressing the interest in this event. We are very, very happy and very excited about it. So you're going to be able to network with panelists. You're going to be able to network with your fellow participants in the course, and you're going to be able to network with other SFF speakers. Some of them have already signed up to join. Thank you for this great question, Harsh. Again, you can go to our website. Everything is there, and you can learn more. Any other question? We are here for you. It is important for us that everybody understands what you are signing up for, right? We are very, very proud of this program. This is our signature program. As all of you know, Singapore FinTech Festival is a leading and the largest festival, FinTech festival in the world, right? People from all over the world are coming. There's like 40,000 or 50,000 participants. But what is important is that we are the main knowledge partner. Asian Institute of Digital Finance is the main knowledge partner of the festival. So this is the joint program. It is very carefully curated, very carefully designed. Professors are very carefully selected, and we are really hoping for a lot of learning outcomes and learning objectives. So you're going to have very exciting learning journey here. Any questions, any clarifications? Anybody would like to know anything extra? Well, perhaps maybe we can just, other than the recording, is there any other form of content? Very good question, right? So the form of content, yes, but in a sense that professors will provide the teaching material or reading material to you, right? So you have recorded sessions, but you also have references. So this is the kind of a self-paced learning journey where, you know, professors provide the best they can, and they lay out the very structured program with learning outcomes, learning objectives, and learning outcomes, and provide extra material for you if you want to develop in different directions. So I believe some of this material would be reading material, but some professors may also recommend maybe different YouTube videos or different other ways to continue and expand your learning journey. Thank you for this question. That was very good. Any other questions? Anybody has any interest in program, in course, in industry networking night, or anything else? Well, let me maybe at this point ask Kewe maybe to share a few kind of sentences, just a couple of minutes of his part of the program, right? Of his lectures. What is it that we are going to learn? Where are we going with this? And please, Kewe, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Amir. So my part is the third one, limitations and extensions of ChatGPT. So if you haven't tried ChatGPT at all, I highly encourage you to try ChatGPT. It's a very, very powerful AI tool. It's there's nothing comparable in the past. So I think for anyone's job, ChatGPT can help you in many aspects to greatly improve your productivity. And also, even for the entertainment part, you can ask ChatGPT all kinds of questions, ask it to generate images. Now the new version, they have a new feature, you can generate images by ChatGPT. So there are a lot of things that's also for personal life, for entertainment. It's a very, very fun. So in my sessions, I'll talk about if you just try without learning anything, using the ChatGPT, say especially for the finance work, you will see several limitations. For example, it's a large language model trained based on all of the documents available before a certain time point, right? So, and also if you ask anything about forecasting to ChatGPT, will tell you you cannot do forecasting. And sometimes you will see ChatGPT may return wrong answers. So those are the limitations of ChatGPT. So I'll first list several important limitations of ChatGPT, and also especially that related to financial job roles. Then I'll talk about how to work around those. Actually, there are several ways to make ChatGPT even more powerful than the default one. So that includes there are different kind of browser extensions you can add into browser, sort of that integrates ChatGPT with Chrome browser or Bing browser. Then you can search any information on the web, right? So that will help you to find all of the new information rather than just the information before 2021, for example. And also, because of that, you can verify the information. You can also do forecasting. I show in my videos how to do it. And also, more importantly, ChatGPT is like similar to App Store. There are a lot of plugins. So similar to like on smartphone, there are a lot of apps that enhance the capability of ChatGPT. So in my lecture, I also give overview about different categories of plugins, how it can help different kind of financial, say, job roles and functions. Then more importantly, and if you know programming, ChatGPT can help you to write programming codes. And in the last couple months, I've been trying this because I'm a school computing professor. So I'm using that function in all kinds of teaching and assignment, student consultation. It's getting smarter and smarter, very powerful. You can ask ChatGPT to write programs, and also you can ask ChatGPT to help you to debug programs, interpret the programming codes, and also do simple data analytics. For example, you can just input the 3 financial statements into ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to write a summary to interpret the financial results. ChatGPT can do that. So in my lecture, I'll talk about how we can use the ChatGPT's say enhanced function about code interpreter. Now it's called data analytics. So how to use that to solve various kind of financial problems. So that will be all for my session. Yeah, thank you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me now. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Kewe. Okay, we have a question from Emmanuel. Emmanuel, please go ahead.
Hi. So thank you. I'm looking at the course structure. Can you hear me, please?
Yes.
I'm looking at the course structure, and it looks a little different from what was initially said on the website. There was a tab for governance, AI governance, but I'm not seeing that in here. You know, there was one of the many objectives was to find out more on ethical and regulatory issues related to generative AI in finance, including bias, privacy, security, as well as compliance, ethics, and governance. If that doesn't seem to be listed out in this outline.
I'm sorry. What is the question?
The question is, I just look at the screen, look at the course structure. The earlier structure I saw on the website, there was a clear, distinct tab for governance, AI governance and AI. And I don't see that here. That's why I'm asking, is this embedded in a different topic?
Are you saying the course description has changed on the website?
Yeah, what I'm saying here, I don't see the tab for governance and AI.
It is definitely there, but maybe Siri can tell you more about the website outline.
Hi, Emmanuel. Nice to meet you. I'm Suri from the team. So I understand you look at the core focus section on AIDF website, which stated the governance of AI, and in that section, yes, sure, we have this content in our training. I think maybe our instructors can share more. I think this page of slide, we are giving you the overall a big structure, but actually inside, I think especially in part number 5, in responsible AI, we talk about the governance of AI, if I'm not wrong. And in other parts, we also mentioned that as well. So including the part you might be interested in, the responsible AI and FEAT framework, which will also be introduced during the responsible AI section. So I believe I wish this could clarify your question. So the core focus is some points we extract from our content that we are focusing on, like but this slide it is included in our core structure. It is not written on this slide, but it is of course the one written on website you will hear them inside our course. So yeah, hope this clarifies.
Yep, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the question. Thank you, Emmanuel.
Yes,
Thank you, Siri.
I'd like to add some points.
Please.
In our module 1, we have a subsection talking about the governance of AI, which has subtopics of governance mechanisms and the upcoming regulation of AI. I think these subtopics are what you are interested in, right? And I hope my answer can help you.
Yep. Thank you.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you, EJ. And thank you, Emmanuel, for asking great questions. We really, really appreciate this. Helps. I hope this helps you. This definitely helps us, and hopefully helps other participants in this info session as well. Okay. Maybe if maybe we can have a Jędrek talk a couple of minutes about his segment and what are the learning objectives and learning outcomes.
For my part, I basically focus on the pain points in finance and how AI can solve those pain points. So the big picture of how things work, and specific examples of how things get done. And then I would deep dive a bit into the science of the AI as well as LLM. And then I'm going to play a bit with the art of AI. The art of AI is specifically the art of prompt design. How do you get LLM to work? So that's one of the challenge that people face, because it's really the quality of your question asked. The quality of your answer will be a function of the quality of your question asked. So how do you get there? Now, in the interim, I would also touch on some of the state of the adoption in finance. What are some of the challenges that top management has, the concerns, and how do you get around those concerns? And we'll touch a bit on the governance as well. But broadly speaking, my part is about the blueprint of how to navigate the different parts of AI in financial services.
Thank you so much. I was for a second on mute. So this is so you heard directly from instructors here, from Jędrek and Kewe. What is their part, how they see things, and what are they going to teach? All right. So this is very useful, and thank you both Jędrek and Kewe. Any other questions? Anything that we can provide at this point? Okay, so I think if you don't have any more questions, let me check chat. Is there any chat? Everybody's answered. Any maybe last point? Maybe Helena, do you have any last point? And invite all the. Oh, Emmanuel, go ahead, Emmanuel. See, without you, this session would not be as interesting.
Okay, so mine is not much of a question about the program. I believe I'll be seeing you all at Singapore. I was wondering, I mean, it's all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So after the session, can we have a sit-out session and see Singapore a bit? That's outside the course. The kind of socializing session. Thank you.
Good point. Good point. What we provide, we do provide the networking session, right? Which is going to be industry part of the industry night. We're gonna have the opening address by Kewe. We're going to have keynote speech. We're going to have panel, and then we are going to have a networking event. That networking event with panelists, with instructors, with fellow participants, and with other speakers from Singapore FinTech Festival. There'll be, just a little networking thing, regular stuff, some food, some drinks, a lot of chat, and so on and so forth. As far as a sightseeing session, not part of the program, but feel free to organize on your own, maybe get a couple of fellow participants to join you, because we do encourage our participants, which are basically, we are hoping they're gonna remain always in contact with us. We do hope that they connect, they talk with each other, and then they network. So that is the answer to that question. All right. Any other questions? Any other potential clarifications? Anything at all? Okay. If not, I think what we can do here is thank you all. We really invite everyone to sign up for the session today. It is we are very excited about it. It's very carefully designed. Professors are very carefully selected. You're getting the certificate by NUS. Here there's a NUS brand name and reputation behind this certificate. There's Singapore FinTech Festival brand name and reputation. And I think it's going to be very, very useful for all of you. So please sign up today and please join us on November 16. We're looking forward to see you. All right. So with that, thank you so much. Thanks, Kewe. Thanks, Yentek. You guys were phenomenal. Thanks to the whole team. You know, Helena and the entire team. You've been working tirelessly last several months, and I understand the stress and everything that we all went through. But I believe we're all going to be extremely happy when on November 16, when we see the fruition of many months of work.
Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.